Okay, so I just come back from hiking. I wanted to show you how to clean my stomach hole regularly. I do this in the morning and the evening twice a day. And I always wanted to share, but here we go, finally. So I put the gauze to get the discharge usually. So I walk solar tower, right? Let me see. Bit bleeding, but it's normal. And I put some hot pad last night because it was sore, and then sometimes it does make it hot, and sometimes it help to like drain some discharge inside if there's some kind of like information, like a pimple, like some sort of pimple thing. Sometimes I need to squeeze out something. That time, it's the same idea like when you get some pimple on your face. If you heat up with some kind of warm towel, it will help to open, right? So I got some benefit from the hot sticker. So let me remove this one, and then I open the hot water. So actually I have two different things to clean. I used to clean with like Epsom salt. But later on, when I started like a silver nitrate treatment, the doctor gave me potassium solution. Let me see. This is a potassium permanganate solution. Yeah, I dilute with water, and then I soak my stomach like same time, like 15 minutes. But that time the doctor says potassium, the solution is way stronger than Epsom salt, so I don't need to do the Epsom salt. But I follow them like around 4 weeks, and then I kind of developed some kind of a lot of information inside, the pain, ache. So I come back with my salt, and then I finally end up this way. It's my way. So Epsom salt, a little bit became junk because of the humidity in Hong Kong. So some sort of slept here, right? I start rubbing around here. To massage around the stomach hole. And then here's my friend brush, soft one. I start rubbing. I tell you why I need to go back to the Epsom salt, because Epsom salt has a lot of benefit, like help to relieve the muscle pain, and besides that, like the podiatrist recommend making sure the solution doesn't go into the system junk making sure the solution doesn't go into the inside. But I will show you later. When I clean with the Epsom salt or this procedure, I like to make a solution to go inside my stomach hole and then let them work. But solution didn't allow to do that, so I couldn't clean deep inside. I believe that's the reason why I developed some kind of information around. So I prefer to, if around there is not hard thing, then that's really good. Last couple of weeks I had so much pain, I couldn't even touch it actually. The stick I make left some residue. So then you have to press out. Sometimes you need to require to press. You will feel where some information stay. So let me wash my hands. So I finish it a gentle brush, right? And then let me see whether my salt is melt already. Let me see. No, yeah, it's still melting. That's why before I brush my own, I always put the salt first. Okay, so, okay, fair enough. I hold this one, and then let the stoma goes in, and then, okay, hang on a second, I need to come, air to come. Okay, see, okay, let me see. Okay, I got it. See, I can let it stay like this and then start shower actually every night. So rather than 15 minutes stay like this, I can still do something else like multitasking. So it's better, but it does fall down sometimes, so I have to be careful. So this is not it. You leave it and then I start shaking around. Sometimes around the hole it can press, and sometimes start bleeding, sometimes like a pimple, some white discharge. And then, oops, leaking. I like to lift up like this, so the solution can go inside. The potassium, do you see something coming out like this, the white thing? The potassium solution, they don't allow to do this because it can dehydrate the bone. So what I'm doing nowadays is like, I have two containers. One is this one is another container for potassium, because potassium make thing change to brown. So I soak for 15 minutes for the Epsom salt. This kind of a motion, like actually nowadays maybe 10 minutes, getting quick and lazy. Before I must do twice a day. Sometimes if I'm busy, at least I do once a day. But I can tell this helps a lot. So if you don't be lazy about cleaning like this, you will rarely get some like a pimple thing. Well, still can get some, but I think the chance is slim. I mean, you can make it less. And then I move around. Sometimes I will push up. Oops. And then about the granulous skin, it's still growing, but as long as it doesn't cause any pain, it should be fine. I have another like a silver nitrate treatment tomorrow. Hello. And I will continue because that's what they want. This is my first, second, third, fourth. Tomorrow's my fourth treatment. Okay, second time was smaller, a lot smaller, and then when I went the third time, it was smaller than first time, but bigger than second time. And then at the meantime, it's kind of pretty painful because they are doing inside as well. So I didn't want to go, but my OT said better continue. So I will see. I will go with a wheelchair because after the silver nitrate treatment, they don't want me to walk for one day. So even like irritate the around, and also even like stimulate to skin to grow back, as too quickly. So sometimes, most of the time I measure the time, I set the timer, or I just listen to the couple of music. And then see. Sometimes I press into. Sometimes I move the muscle so it goes in and out. I have two spots I have to care about it. One is here, one is here. It always get like a star, and then making like a yellow thing, and then being sensitive. So sometimes I use applicator to go around and see whether they're getting swelling or something like that. But last night when I was doing sore bath, it was bleeding a lot this part. So it seems like today is pretty clean. And actually, if you have ache, this is time for you to massage your leg like hard and press. Sometimes when I do this, some like a yellow thing coming out or white thing coming out. This is time to do it. So operation itself, it's like you have to rely on the surgeon, right? And then walking those things, PT, OT, and prosthesis working on it. And cleaning, dressing is up to the patient. And to be honest, I think this part is the most difficult part. Before the operation, I was thinking I can do it. I can do it. It's not, I can just clean it. I thought it is just cleaning, but it's more than cleaning actually. There's some kind of information you need to squeeze out, massage thing, and then sometimes, I cannot even touch it last 2 weeks. If I touch it like this, it's so pain. So I was thinking I need some like anti-inflammation medicine or antibiotic, but the podiatrist told me if I think I need those kind of medicine, I should admit and then test and then stay in the hospital. And then I didn't want to stay in the hospital because last 2 weeks was Christmas holiday, the New Year, and then but I was so ready. After New Year, I was thinking to go to A&E department and then do all the tests. But, last thing I was trying was like those hot pad a lot. I did a hot steam pad a lot, and then I was thinking about the sticker might help, and then sticker really helped a lot. I put around everywhere, and it became really hot, and I squeezed out everything. And then now around here, there's no such hard thing. It's pretty soft, and I can touch it, and the pain is gone. Actually, last 2 weeks the pain was something like those days after light away the operation. I cannot even lift up the leg, something like this. So now, yesterday I feel today pretty happy because no more pain, only a little bit, so I could walk. And also I think walking regularly will help you to to circulate all the things, and then muscle will move, and then they will drain the things naturally, and then everything has to work together, seriously. So you cannot be just lazy. You have to do it. You have to take care of it. If you cannot do this part, I think OI is not good. OI is not for you. OI is very like actually I do agree OI is really make your life easier in terms of you can be ready like in 1 minute. You don't need to deal with the socket, heat, sweating. Plus you can wear and take it off multiple times, million times, as much as you want. You can even sleep with it, but because the angle is not really comfortable. But if you gain something, you have to lose something. This part, if you take care of it, it's not going to be too long. I think maybe this kind of treatment, like a deep cleaning treatment, maybe can couple of years can settle it down. Of course, still have to clean regularly, but after surgery, the care for like first year. My operation was May 14, right? Today is almost like 8 months. Yeah, today's 8 months post operation. Still doing this, yes, but like making settle down the granulation skin and around the hole and let it close and then prevent infection. This is really crucial moment. Very important time, the first year, I would say. And this need a lot of attention and a lot of, it will give you a lot of up and down about depends on your, for your mood, and then sometimes you need time to accept your appearance. Sometimes you have to deal with the pain. Start a little bit bleeding. Do you see? But it's good bleeding, I would say. Okay. So this needs a lot of attention. So if you are not like, if you are not ready, don't go for it. Don't do it. But I want to tell you, even though you fall down, you will have open skin, you will have ooze, like yellow thing coming out, and sometimes get infection. Same thing, right? It's just like this one is a little bit deeper and they need more care. So I don't really take it so serious. Yeah, and the whole granular skin, yeah, it's not pretty, yes, but it's okay as long as it does the job right. And anyway, I need some skin over there to grow to cover the stoma. So keep positive and then keep doing it. So some people are really lucky. Their stomach grows very nicely without, they say they didn't even do anything, they just clean it up. But that's maybe around like 10 or 20%. 80% of OI patients, they work really hard to close and then clean. Some guys, when I ask about how they take care of their stomach, they give a really amazing answer. Like, I thought they just wash with water and that's it, but they're not. They use like a special soap to clean it up, antibacterial soap, and then they do the Epsom salt bath regularly. And then after Epsom salt, they spray the tea tree oil with oregano and massage through around the hole. Yeah, it's amazing answer. This answer I got from the one of OI guy. Yeah, who did the operation very long time ago. Yeah, people really take care of it, and then you need to. It's not just like a small wound. You need care. And then we take it out. So let me see. You see some kind of thing. So this sore bath is done. And then now it's time for potassium. I'll also get some warm water. Potassium I already dilute with distilled water in the bottle. Potassium is actually very dark purple color. This is already dilute, still very dark. And then when you dilute with more water, it's pale pink. See? And then before that, I will brush one more time. Where's my brush? Oopsie. Okay, I cannot find my brush, then just go for it. Okay, I show you my hole. Not bad. So usually when I press it, sometimes it has pain. That means no good. You have to press around during the cleaning. Okay, nothing, then I will go with the same procedure. Same thing here. Oops. But this one I don't go over. I don't lift up because as I told you, it can dehydrate my bones. So I will just side away. What they want is just like this. Just soak it, they say, but I like to massage around. If silver nitrate treatment doesn't work properly, that much as we want, because we are looking for flat, right? Flat skin about the scar wound. But actually, to be honestly, the scar doesn't really going. I don't really think it's going to be flat that easily. Then I saw some of my friends in Canada. They cut off the over granulation skin. It grow again, then they cut again. But I don't want to go that far as long as it doesn't cause any pain. So I will continue with the Epsom salt and then the potassium solution. Plus, if it's really painful sometime, if it's really painful sometime, it's like you cannot even touch it, and then the overgrown skin is really like a balloon tight. And then what I'm doing is like I will apply the steroid cream 2 times a day. It helps like immediately, like a little bit like a shrink down. At the same time, it also kind of make a little bit softer. So we know the side effect of the steroid cream, but if we don't overuse, it should be fine. Actually, I regularly use the steroid like around 2 weeks and then cut, and then around 2 weeks and cut like this. We don't overuse and use with the caution, and then it's actually steroid really good. So I keep the steroid for the emergency. So now I am using steroid for every night, once a day. Yeah, I plan to use the 14 days and then stop for a while. Okay, there's potassium. Let me see anything today. Something, yeah. You know, something is coming out, right? Something floating. That's good enough. That it does. So this is it. So the implant itself is a titanium, so it has resist from the salt water and potassium, the solution. But this part is not titanium, I heard. Some metal thing. So make sure you rinse thoroughly, otherwise it will start getting rusty. Okay, so this is it. Clean, shiny. Okay, if you have any question, feel free to ask. Thank you. Bye.